Hello everybody, it is Giles with the Tomb Raider channel. Today's date is the 23rd of January, and in this video I'll be going over the article that was published on the Tomb Raider website discussing updates made to the upcoming Angel of Darkness remaster. So heading straight onto the website, we have the title Restoring Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness Remastered. Let's take a little bit of a scroll down. We're immediately greeted with the vision for the remaster of Angel of Darkness. Tomb Raider IV-VI Remastered aims to realise the full potential of the Angel of Darkness by restoring much of the content originally envisioned for the game. The developers from Saber and Asper, or is that Aspire, have focused on reintroducing elements that fans have long celebrated, enhancing the experience of this cult classic. So right off the bat, really interesting, really want to get to know more of what updates they've made to make the return of Angel of Darkness that much more exciting. So let's take a look. So first things first, they have finally touched upon the controls. This is something I have made multiple videos on. This is something that needed to be addressed if Angel of Darkness Remastered was going to be anywhere near a success and even playable. So let's have a read. As with the previous remastered games, players can now choose between tank and modern controls for Angel of Darkness. However, we highly encourage players to use modern controls, preferably using a gamepad, as the developers have breathed new life into them. With the modern controls, Lara feels noticeably more responsive and intuitive to handle. The camera can be fully rotated 360 degrees, and Lara can jump in the direction the camera is pointing without needing to adjust her face before jumping. Not only can now Lara shoot mid-air and perform consecutive jumps, but she can also shoot from around corners in stealth mode. Okay, so right off the bat, really happy with this. If this was going to be totally ignored in terms of the controls, Angel of Darkness would not be possible. They could do all the graphical updates they want, but if they're not fixing one of the main issues with this game, which was the controls, then they will be totally stuck, and I feel like not that many people would play this. The controls themselves, it says on the modern controls, I am curious exactly how they're going to do this. Obviously using the gamepad, we can understand from needing to use the two joysticks, but I do wonder how it does impact gameplay overall, especially with things such as Lara now shooting mid-air and being able to perform consecutive jumps. So that is really quite interesting. Next, they touch upon Curtis Trent's abilities. Okay, let's have a look at this then. This reads, Curtis Trent has always been a character of immense untapped potential. As an ex-legionnaire trained in the ways of the Lux Veritatis, he possesses psychic abilities, including the power to control the discus-like blade known as the Shuragai. Apologies for my pronunciation there. Curtis's movements contrast with Lara's by being heavier and less graceful. Of course, while Lara's athleticism and gymnastic abilities give her a lighter, more agile style, Curtis relies on his mental powers and physical endurance, which result in a slower, more deliberate style. Okay, I think I kind of understand what they're trying to go with here. They want to be able to split up Lara and Curtis in terms of gameplay. I think this is a good idea. It will lead to the game feeling fresh throughout, because just as you are getting used to the new way of controlling Lara, you'll then be plunged into a new learning curve with Curtis Trent. So I think that's really good for the flow of the game and keeping the game interesting. So let's read on. Tomb Raider IV-VI Remastered restores Curtis' ability to wield the Shuragai in game. While Curtis prefers to use his custom-made Boranex pistol, the Shuragai proves invaluable when he runs out of bullets. Interesting. So there'll be some new mechanics, maybe some new ways of fighting. Curtis can now also project a psychic shield around his body, which can be useful in a boss battle. A psychic shield. Interesting. What does this do? To what extent does it protect him? How is this going to impact gameplay? All really interesting stuff. He can now sprint like Lara and shoot around corners while in stealth mode. So it looks like both Lara and Curtis have got this upgrade, this new mechanic to be able to shoot in stealth mode. So that's really nice. Let's move on. Okay, so this is really exciting. Parisian, or is it Parisian? Parisian Backstreets training area. This is really, really exciting. So it reads here, in the original Angel of Darkness, the Parisian Backstreets level hid an unfinished training area where players could learn the Commando crawl ability, which was never taught elsewhere in the game. Players could, however, access the area to explore it using various tools. I imagine this is some kind of mod, or maybe a few glitches could get you there as well. Tomb Raider IV-VI Remastered fully restores this training area, allowing players to choose whether they want to take this route or the one from the original game. So this is amazing news. New areas, new places to explore, and by the sounds of this strange new role, I'm curious as to what that is. The Commando crawl ability is just that the normal crawl. I'm not too sure, so really excited to see what they do and actually explore this training area firsthand. Is it going to have any secrets? Is it going to have any pickups? So many questions left unanswered, which just make me want to delve into the game as quickly as possible. So let's move on. So scrolling down, we have purchasable items from Ren's Pawn Shop and Herbalist. Interesting, okay. So it reads, Daniel Ren's Pawn Shop serves as a front where customers can purchase various items under the counter. In the original game, Lara could sell valuables she found along the way for money. However, aside from bribes, she didn't have much use for it. Now, Ren's Pawn Shop is the place where Lara can obtain weapons and weapon accessories, such as the silencer and laser sight, giving players a reason to search the Parisian ghetto for misplaced euros. And here is the picture of what I assume the shop will look like. Wow, this is probably my favourite update they will be bringing to Angel of Darkness. This gives us a reason to go and search for the euros, to be able to purchase these items. If we get stuck in a certain area, it means we can do some more exploring of the previous levels and try and obtain maybe enough euros to get some health bandages or the laser sight, some ammunition. It really adds to that sort of RPG element that I feel Angel of Darkness already has to an extent. I'm also really curious how, or if at all, the item shop is going to impact Angel of Darkness speedruns. Whether someone finds a unique purchase in the shop that lets you progress through one area of the level quickly that we couldn't do before because we just weren't able to obtain the item unless it was from the shop. Pretty interesting stuff. It also says here, similarly, the Willow Tree Herbalist now plays a more significant role than simply providing Lara with information. Lara is able to purchase healing items such as first aid kits and poison antidotes. So yeah, nice. All very good stuff. More ways to sort of customise your character, more decision making, more of them RPG-like elements. This is what I like to see. Unused voice lines, notebooks, notes, and inventory items. Okay, this is quite curious. So, various voice lines from Lara and Curtis have been restored, providing more context to help players better understand the story and offer additional hints. Okay. Easy to miss in the original game, Werner von Croy's notebook now opens automatically the first time Lara wakes up in the derelict railway carriage, containing crucial story and puzzle-related information. The notebook has been updated with new entries that are added as the game progresses. Additionally, some inventory items have been restored, such as von Croy's cane, which holds a secret that can only be unlocked in the inventory. Okay, curious. So again, more content, stuff that is being added into the game that will add to the story, keep it more interesting, make you want to replay through the full game again and absorb every new detail that they have added. I am truly curious about this secret with Werner von Croy's cane. And what does it mean here? It can only be unlocked in the inventory. Does anyone have an idea? Any hint of what this could mean? This is something that I'm very interested about. I'm not sure exactly how that will work, so it'll be nice to dive in and try and find the secret myself of what exactly it means of von Croy's cane holding a secret that can only be unlocked in the inventory. It then reads at the bottom here, these are just a few of the examples of the restored content in the remastered version of Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. To uncover more, join Lara on her darkest adventures in Tomb Raider IV-VI Remastered, releasing on February the 14th. So there we go, some really interesting updates that seem to be coming to Angel of Darkness Remastered, and some really curious elements and gameplay changes and mechanics that I feel will make this playthrough incredibly unique, as well as exploring some of the new areas is going to be super exciting. That's all for now. This has been the Tomb Raider channel. Thank you for watching.